Give me 1 second to change that setting. I haven't gone out for a while, for a few days, so I don't know the weather in Tokyo, but it's being kind of cold. I mean, it's winter. In Japan, February is the coldest of the year for most part. People would think like, you know, December or January, but like, you know, especially like December, like white Christmas, right? But actually, Christmas is not really, like December is not that cold. And then it gets colder after New Year's. And then usually February, towards February, is very, very cold. Good morning, Dawn. Go Team Berry. Morning, Kirsten. So it's better to just turn on the heater and just stay warm. All right, where's my advent calendar? Oh. Good morning, good morning. Today is the 10th. It's really small story, but I was looking up today's oh, did you see Pikachu? Oh yeah. Half Pikachu. I was like trying to collect the information about today's topic, and then when I look at the time, it was 10:10, and then I realized like, oh, it's January 10th, 10:10, so it was like 10:10:10:10. So today's 10th. 10. Oh, 10 it's kind of big. Yellow. Ah, Rebus. Rebus. I don't know if I want Rebus. The last one wasn't so great, but this is Rebus honey. So I am hoping the honey part would help the taste and make it better. Cross your fingers. おはようございます。James, go Team Berry, Tennessee, go Team Berry. おはよう guys. So my eye is completely gone back to before the treatment. So from the morning, it's droopy. Ah, smells like honey. Smells like honey, but like, it's like rooibos. Smells like kind of like medicine, almost like Chinese medicine. How many minutes? 2 minutes. So yesterday, my rehab got canceled. The staff's child got fever. So it's a big company, but I guess because they would come to my house. So the worst case scenario, I'm fine with a male staff, but I told them in the beginning, like if possible, I want to have a female staff. And they couldn't find a substitute, so they asked me if I'm okay with having moving the rehab to today. So after this live stream, I'm having my rehab. But yeah, I'm going back to teaching from next week, next Tuesday, like 100%. So I only have like few more days to fully recover. Haha. So, but I usually take trains, like transfer and everything like that. And Wayne, go to Mary, and to go to juku, go to school. But obviously, I can't do that. I can only walk inside the house at the moment, and I do have a wheelchair, but I can't push by myself, and I can't have that's the struggling part, that they do have a like a service where you can pay people to like help you do stuff around the house, like if you want them to cook, or if you want them to, like let's say, like if you're paralyzed or something like that, and then if you need a help to like cook, eat, and bathe or something like that, then you can have that kind of service. Of course you have to pay for it, but you can have it for 24/7. However, that excludes going to work. So if they cannot help you do something that would make you money for some reason. So, Rolf, Golden Berry. So, even if I could hire those people, I cannot have them say, hey, I need to go to work, so can you push my wheelchair? I can't do that. They can't do that. So that's kind of a struggle. And I think tea's ready. Rooibos honey. Yeah, smells not so great. I think I don't like rooibos. Honey makes it a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, honey's good. Honey part is good. But still rooibos. Not too bad. Anyway, so that's why I have to take a taxi every day. So that'll cost a lot. That add up very easily. So, but then I don't want to use my energy to commute, so that I can't focus on actual work. But I want to save energy for that and have the 100% like perfect classes for the students. So yeah. So that's starting tomorrow. So just like, living in the house and like taking a nap here and there, going back to going to bed early, and yeah, that's no problem for now. But doing work and then commuting is going to be another challenge. So, today's topic is the word wildfire. I think it's already been put out, but that was going around for like 2 days. Oh, Tennessee, thank you for sending 5. Wow, 5 gift memberships. So welcome Kirstine, No Name, John, Sam, and Asian Drop Bear. Welcome to the team. Tennessee, thank you. yesterday, there was a small earthquake. It was like 4 magnitude 4 point something in Chiba. So I felt a little bit. I was teaching online, and then felt like little tremor. I think Tokyo was like Shindo 2 or something. So it was like really small. But like um epicenter being in Chiba is a little concerning because like if it's like a little out in the ocean, there's a possibility of tsunami and everything like that. So yeah, we gotta pay attention to that. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Sorry, couldn't help it. But then I saw this news in Yamanashi Prefecture, which means where Mount Fuji is. There has been wildfire in the forest for a while. I think it's got put out yesterday. And then many people had to evacuate. But like the cause of it was like somebody was making a bonfire. So this is not like natural cause. This was done by somebody. And that happens a lot. So in Japan, most of the places, especially in the woods, or like by the river, they or a park, they have like a sign saying you are not allowed to do like the followings, like barbecue or fireworks or things like that. But some people, or like maybe like like cigarettes maybe, and in the winter it's very dry, so it's very easy to spread. I don't think it burned any houses, but when they put out, it was only like it left only 50 meters to the town, so that was very, very close. So it burned like 16 hectare. I don't know how, can't really imagine how big that is. But yeah, so yeah, unless like you were going to like a camping site, and then as long as you follow the rules, that's fine. But yeah. In Japan, the wildfire is not that common, but there is one time, I think, when was it? Was it last year? My sister-in-law is also from Ehime, and I wasn't really paying attention to the news at that time because I was here in Tokyo. And then I mean, like I kind of knew probably, but I wasn't paying attention that much. And my sister-in-law was like, okay, so she's helping me out with school and school stuff. She teaches online, but she contacted me saying like, oh, I'm back in my hometown, spending some time with my family. And Dawn, yep, Imabari. And in Imabari there was a wildfire, and it was way bigger than anybody thought. And so we thought even if it started, it was gonna get put out very quickly and it only like affect like small area. But then the fire was like coming closer and closer and closer towards her house. And so she's like, yeah, we don't have to evacuate, but there's a possibility there will be electric outage. And so if that happens, I can't continue with the teaching. It's like, yeah, that's no problem. Just let the students know beforehand, before anything happens, that there is a possibility. And then when that happens, maybe you can't contact them so quickly. So just give them a heads up. And so luckily, nothing happened to her house. But yeah, that was kind of, I think that was the last wildfire that was kind of big that became like a big news nationwide, I guess. That was last year. So California's wildfire is like way bigger. Like California or like Australia, those wildfire is not something that caused by people. That's more like global warming for one, and it's that cause is very different. So, cause like it usually happens in the summer, right? Especially Australia. And then because of the leaves, like trees that they have there contains much oil. And then because it's summer, it's hot, so it's way worse. It's way worse than ones in Japan. But still, um, and especially like I think if you compare like how big fires in California, I think California is bigger than Japan itself. So yeah, LA is dry all the time, yeah. But Japan is very humid in summer, and so we don't have wildfire in summer. We have some in winter, but still, even in winter, it's not that dry. So um, usually we don't have that much trouble putting it out. So yeah, but it seems like yes, I think when I was looking at this news yesterday, they were still trying to put out, and it was still going. Um, but by the morning, but they are still like just for precaution, I think. But they are still um doing some like final check this morning. So almost like 3 days straight. Wow. Yeah, so I guess like for many people, wildfire is not that uncommon, but for Japanese people, it's kind of it's kind of rare to see wildfire going. Japan was like 377 square kilometers, in California. See, yeah, California is bigger. Yeah, it's at the steep hillside and it's windy and it's yeah. When it's windy, the like a little like fire flakes would just fly away and then start a second and third fire. And that's not only for fire in the forest, but like also, um, you know, like fires. I think we had like fire after a huge earthquake a couple years back, and the reason why there were so many houses got burned is because it was a windy day, And usually when when fire happens, it just affect the neighborhood only. But then if it's windy, there are like some like little fire flakes just like fly around and start a new fire in like in other places. So, and Japanese streets are so small, and so there are, especially if you go to the countryside, there are places that the fire trucks cannot go in. I think they need to rearrange the streets, but I don't think they can do that. But if they can't go into those like small villages or something, and that would take a while to put out the fire, and so that would increase the damage. And yeah, so anyway, thank you for joining. um if you have any topics that you want me to talk about tomorrow, let me know in the comment section, and I will see you tomorrow.